Do you believe that things happen for a reason? As in, do you believe that the things that are happening in a way to serve you, as a way to grow you, to teach you, to help you become who you were born to be? As Matt Kahn says in his book, The Universe Always Has a Plan, in order for you to be who you were born to become, life couldn't have happened any other way. You've done nothing wrong. Now, those two quotes are, when I read that book for the first time, they resonated deeply with me. I felt them to be true for myself, and I've shared them many, many times with many different people over the last several years, and everybody I've talked to and shared them with have also felt like it resonated with them. So let me say it again. In order for you to be who you were born to become, life couldn't have happened any other way. You've done nothing wrong. So if that's true, then does that mean everything happens for a reason? There's also another saying, how do you know you're where you're meant to be? Well, it's because you're here. If you were meant to be somewhere else, you'd be somewhere else. And so I believe that life is here to support us, that we are here to learn and grow. And sometimes our higher self, our energetic self, knows what we need far more than what we think we need. And so in my mind, I may consciously think, I need this to happen in order for me to be okay. But my energy or my soul self, my higher self, may think, Austin, just hang tight. I know what you really need. And so, despite what I really want, I usually get what I deeply want, or what I need, which is ultimately what I really want. And so there's been so many times in my life when I've thought I wanted something, and if I didn't get it, I'm usually grateful because what I got was something better. And so in your life, when you look at your situation and where you're at, and you're looking at things that have happened, maybe you've lost a loved one. I was talking with someone today who she was expressing her grief over losing a niece 23 years ago. And she said today is the day that her niece passed away, was on August 20th. And here we are 23 years later, and she says she still feels the pain. And so as we were talking, she was able to express everything that happened, and as she was explaining it and talking about it, it came full circle to where it seemed like there was almost a higher power, a divine design in the passing of her niece that impacted the whole family, almost to the point where they're like, wow, I think that was meant to happen. Yes, the loss was terrible, and yes, the pain was real. But I don't think it could have happened any other way. And so where you are right now in your life, as you look at those people that you've lost, if you look at the opportunities that seem to have been missed, recognize that there's a reason. There's a reason why you're on this journey. There's a reason why you are where you are today. And ask yourself, what are you learning? What is it teaching you? How are you different now than you would have been had those things been different? If you've watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on Netflix, the Marvel show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., there's an episode in there that stood with me ever since I watched it, is the characters had an opportunity to go back and change one thing in their life, a big regret that they had. And so some of them went back and they changed. So one of them, his dad died when he was young, and he said, I wish I could have had my dad there. And so they were able to go back and see what their life would look like had they had these things changed. And then through the episode, they realized that they were way different than they would have been had that not happened. So one of them, who was a hero in the typical film, in that scenario, when his dad didn't die, he actually became a villain. So that one event that he thought was something that was a terrible event, that event actually was the thing that pushed him to be the hero that he ended up being. Whereas when he went back and saw that alternate version of himself, without the loss of his father, he became a villain. And so we may not understand in this life exactly why things happen the way they do, but I believe that there is a divine design for your life, and that you are born as a miracle, and that you have a purpose, and that this life is working for your good. It's growing you, it's expanding you, it's helping you to become the person you were born to be. And I believe the person you chose to become, knowing that these events, these experiences that you're going through were exactly what you needed to help you achieve the goals that you have for yourself. I believe in you. I see you. I see the greatness in you, and I'm grateful for you. That's why I'm here every single day, checking in with a message of hope and to remind you that you are a miracle, that you have a purpose. So whatever difficulty you're going through right now, know that it is for your good and that it will pass. You will get through this dark night. You will get through this deep valley, and you'll make it into the next day, to the next mountain peak experience. You will. I promise you that. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here with me today. If today's message was for you, go and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.